Yo, yo, yo. Well, if you like interesting true stories, you're going to love this one. This is a story from it started in 2012 and it carries on in 2016. This is my third time back here in Turkey, 2024. This trip I've had no problems, but 2012 and 2016, eventful, very, very eventful. If you like stories that involve, let's say, assault in a hotel room on a female by Turkish men, mafia, basically fighting with mafia and ISIS, well then you're going to love this one, like, I'll tell you that much. So let's get started. Starts back in 2012. I was with an English girl. She was a wild one. Her middle name was Anne, first name Mary Ann. I called her Mary Can back then because she was always merry and she always had a can of beer in her hand. She's a crazy girl, like. Anyway, she wanted to go on holidays, and I said, let's go to Turkey. We found cheap and cheerful to go to Turkey. It was either there or the Canaries. We booked it. It's a place called Marmaris. So I got there, like, and loads of Turkish guys, like, being a bit slimy. They're not so slimy, Turkish guys, on the whole, especially the ones I've met in the West and in Istanbul. Lovely people, lovely guys, decent, honourable guys. But in Marmaris, it seems to attract the worst of the Turkish guys. So, got to Turkey, got to Marmaris, arrived there at this hotel, all inclusive. Thought, that's just great. Just full of British tourists, mainly boyfriends and girlfriends on holiday. So, checked into the room, gone down to the hotel bar by the pool, and they're like, yeah, it's all inclusive, all you can drink. Yeah, there's a local drink, it's called raki. I'm like, all right, don't know what it is, like, it's like this, I don't know, it's like vodka or something like that. Not really a big drinker, so I've had like 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6, 7 or 8. It's gone on a little bit too much, like I've got absolutely hammered. So I'm hammered, my girlfriend's hammered, she's fell asleep, she's fell over, then she's fell asleep. So I've taken her up to the room, locked her inside, I've got the key. She's gone to sleep. I thought, some reason, because I'm pissed, I'm a bit wild, I'm still young back then, I thought, I'm going to go and have another few drinks, I'm on holiday. So I've gone back down to the bar, had another drink, had another couple of drinks, and I'm really wrecked now, like, really wrecked. So I've gone back to the hotel room, and the door's wide open. I'm thinking, what the hell is she doing, like, what is she up to, like, here? So I've gone in the hotel room, she's asleep exactly where I left her, in the bed, but she's got undressed, because I left her fully clothed. Anyway, I've turned the light on and that, and I've gone into the bathroom, used the bathroom, come back out, got undressed to get into bed, and I've looked at her, and there's blood on the bed, and she's got bruising on her arms, on her upper arms, two bruises of handprints on either side, and you can make them out as the fingers and that on her arm. Turn her arm upside down, and she's got a thumbprint there. And I'm like, what's gone on, like? So I woke her up, like, she's like, I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? Look at you, what's going on here? So I'm still pissed, and I'm like, I can't work it out. I fell asleep. Next morning I woke up and I'm like, was it all a dream or what? Like, and I've looked, and yeah, sure enough, there's blood all over the bed, where a private parts area was, and a ring's missing. She had a gold ring, it's missing, it's not on her finger anymore, it's gone. Checked the drawers, passports have gone as well. And I'm like, right, I don't believe this, like, she's been raped. What's going on here? So gone down to reception, I've said, listen, my girlfriend up there, like, last night I locked her in the room, she's been raped. They're like, nah, it can't be possible, it doesn't happen here, like, it's not true. Anyway, my mate's mum lives there in Marmaris, and she's been there the day before with us for a couple of hours. She's come back to the hotel and she's like, this happens all the time. Is she alright? I'm like, yeah, she's there, like, you know. So she's gone and spoke to her, she's seen the bruises on her arms. She says, this is it's like a stamp that the local guys around here are doing. they're putting that on the arms of the girls, bruise marks on handprints, so that when the other guys see the girl on the beach, that they can say, "Ha, yeah, she's been done as well." Like, ha, that's funny, and all that. Like, I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, that's what they're doing. They're deliberately squeezing their arms and leaving handprints. I'm like, right. So I've gone down to reception again and said, listen, I want to know how my girlfriend's door got opened, how my hotel room door got opened, what's going on? So I started kicking off, started getting really angry now. And the hotel staff are just not helping at all, like, and they're obviously in on it. Like, it's obviously their staff who have done this, because it's only their staff who've got the key to the room. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So I said, right, that's it, let's check out, we can't stay here. So I've gone downstairs, I've packed the bags, I've flooded the hotel room, left all the taps on, filled the sinks, filled the shower plug, everything, threw the mattress of the bed out the window, out the third floor window of this hotel into the swimming pool, and then just proceeded to trash the hotel room. I've then said to her, let's go. Gone downstairs, turns out like it's a mafia hotel in it, it's owned by the mafia, and there's mafia knocking about around the hotel. So they've come and gripped hold of me, and I'm that angry. I'm only a small guy, but I'm that angry. I was feeling strong, you know what I mean? So this big mafia guy, I threw him off me, like. Anyway, he's punched me, sort of. I punched him back, like. So next thing, me and him we're having a proper fight, and this guy's like, I don't know, about 5'11", something like that, and he's probably 20 stone. He was a big guy, like. And he's going mental in Turkish at me, going absolutely mad, and I'm screaming, and everybody's there looking at me, like about 100 tourists all watching this, all sitting having the breakfast, and I'm right by the reception, so there's a big stand full of sunglasses and postcards and that, so I've kicked that over in the hotel reception. That's just like spread 200, 300 items all over the hotel reception. I've then gone over to the hotel reception, told them they're a bunch of blah-de-blahs, and threw everything off the hotel reception, including telephones, a lot. Like, he's grabbed hold of me again, and he's like shocked. He's shocked at how strong I am. I'm like, you know, like some certain people, like, they got like an extra bit of strength from somewhere. All of a sudden, that's how I was. So I'm screaming at all the hotel guests, they're this, they're that, these staff in here, they're doing this, they're doing that to your women, be careful, don't let your women, don't stay in this place, blah, blah, blah. I'm going mental. Anyway, we've moved out, I've gone and seen the rep of the hotel. Eventually they've let us go, like, he just let us walk off. He didn't want any more screaming and shouting in front of us, and I was telling everybody, and he could obviously understand English, so he could understand I was telling everybody what their staff had done to my girlfriend, like, you know. So I spoke to the hotel rep, and she said, yeah, I'll get you a new hotel. So they've moved me to another hotel. Next thing, there's like a couple of dodgy, like, mafia-looking guys watching me and watching her in this other hotel. They were definitely 100% watching me. I wasn't paranoid. They were definitely watching me. And I'm thinking, this isn't good. Anyway, I've gone to the police that afternoon. I've said, listen, this is what's happened. The police are like, not a lot we can do, really, to be honest with you. I'm like, what do you mean there's not a lot we can do, to be honest with you, like? And he's like, well, she hasn't got a description of who really were, who he was, who they were. She doesn't know nothing about it. She was asleep. Not a lot we can do. I'm like, what about my passports and that? Oh, you'll have to go to the British Embassy, apply for new passports and that, and enjoy your holiday. Just try and enjoy your holiday. I'm like, yeah, you prick. You absolute prick. So we've gone from there, gone back to the hotel, and stayed in this other hotel. Luckily, we didn't get any more hassle. But, yeah, not good, that situation at all. A couple of years later, in 2016, in June, sitting myself in the airport in Istanbul, minding your own business in departures, right in front of the main entrance, and who walks into there? Some absolute tosser with a bomb strapped to him and a machine gun. Starts letting off rounds of his gun and all the rest. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I thought it was police. I didn't know what was going on. Like, everybody starts running. I run. We all got loaded onto an aeroplane, and the aeroplane got onto the runway. Out the way, there was like 20 or 30 aeroplanes full of people who weren't meant to be on those actual airplanes. I don't know where my aeroplane was meant to be going, but it wasn't taking me to Manchester where I needed to go. So we sat on the runway for about an hour or something, hour and a half, and then they cleared us to go back into the airport, and they quickly put us on the right flights and got us out of there. And turned out that there was a lot of people killed. I think 40 people killed or something, and there was a couple of hundred other people shot and injured through bomb blasts. There was one bomb blast in the I think it was in the departures, another one in the arrivals, and another one in the car parking area. 3 terrorists. So in 2 trips I managed to get involved with the mafia, fighting with them. My girlfriend got raped by the looks of it, from what we could see, and we got robbed. Not good. Here, my 3rd time, lucky, I've had no problems. Just enjoying the sunshine in Turkey. Nice people in Istanbul. Not everybody's a bad person, just certain people, and I guess I got unlucky a couple of times there. So there you go. Interesting story for you. What a life. One life. Live life, be free. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a sub, check my other channels and my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.